안녕하세요. Hi everyone.
진짜 어색하게 생겼다.
Yeah. So how are you?
Doing good.
Good. How are
I'm
you?
good too.
I'm good too. I'm fine, thank you. And you? Oops. Anyway, so today
Not
since we're
English.
talking about English, we're actually
Yeah.
going to continue the Konglish session. Kind of.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Right?
But it's kind of more serious.
Yeah.
That's why I
it's
look so
like,
serious with the book.
how should we call
and
that?
a pen.
The survival.
The survival.
Survival.
Korean.
Survival English in Korea.
Yeah, more or
Yes.
less.
Yes, which means if you know only English
Yeah.
and you want to survive in Korea, congratulations, you could survive.
Hey, how would you use English in a cafe here in Korea?
Like already you know where you have to go because it says like take out and what
Pick
else?
up,
Pick
pick up,
up.
pick
Yeah,
up.
something like this. And then like normally the menu in the cafe, you can see like cafe latte and
With English on
yeah,
it, so
yeah.
you could
But,
survive,
yeah.
don't worry.
or like if you can read Hangul, normally it's better, right?
But one thing about Korea, you have to know that restaurant, when you actually say restaurant, it's like more like a family restaurant to them, like TGIF, TGI Fridays, or Outback, or Bennigan's, or oh my god, I'm hungry.
So what's a
it-
restaurant? What's an actual restaurant in Korean called?
식당. We usually say
식당?
식당. So maybe you would like to memorize it. But in Korea, when you come here and you go to a restaurant, you could just say menu. You know the word menu? They just say menu 주세요. Menu 주세요. Please give me the 식당. 식당 어디예요? Where is it? So use your limited Korean. Just learn the words like 어디예요, or 주세요.
But a lot of our viewers are like actually really good at
I
Korean.
know,
think.
right?
Yeah.
So don't worry if you only
Trust in
know.
you
And the
guys.
thing is, like, Korea is very globalized these days. They
Yeah,
use a
these
lot of
days.
foreign language, you know.
Another situation in which you can use English to get around in Korea, I think maybe is when you're going to buy clothes. Actually, they have like Korean words for a lot of the clothes, like 옷, 바지, and things like that.
Yeah.
But then you can also just use 셔츠 for shirts,
셔츠.
팬츠 for pants.
Pants.
But then I never know whether like I didn't know whether shatsu was a shirt or short.
아, 셔츠라고
Shorts, they usually just say 반바지,
Oh.
half 바지. So
Yeah.
they don't say 반 pants, half pants. They just say
Yeah, yeah.
반바지 and 바지, but they usually say pants. But 팬티 말고, okay?
Yeah, so you gotta be careful with that.
You can buy panty too.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. And t-shirt. And you know, like I want to know in
T-shirts.
English, do you say jumper? What do you mean by jumper?
I think we don't use jumper.
A
in-
jumper is like a
really-
sweater, right?
Okay,
Jumper's
that's
like
correct,
a
'cause in-
like a
Because
Like a-
Korean, we would say 잠바.
yeah, 잠바.
잠바 맞죠? 잠바.
Yeah, but then I feel like they also in Korea they use jacket too, right?
자켓.
jacket 하나 살게요, something like that, right?
So do you have any like interesting shopping experience?
Shopping experience in Korea. Well, not much. I haven't really gone around too much except for just to buy some winter clothes recently because I only brought summer clothes with me. But because I can't,
It's gotten so cold.
it's getting really
Oh,
cold.
yeah, trust us. It's cold in Korea now.
Yeah. So I like to kind of wear a little bit big shirts, and so like I realized that I can just use English to buy a lot of my clothes. Like, I could just say large. Like for all the sizes, you can use large, medium, small. And if you're
The same thing. It's in
Yeah.
English.
Oh.
Large is large.
yeah,
large 주세요.
large 주세요.
Or like sometimes they don't have like a like for example you ask what size is this and they're just like it's one size or
Pre-size.
pre-size.
Maybe for someone like me, I kind of use pre-sizes sometimes.
Especially if you go to Dongdaemun, when you buy the clothes, a lot of the t-shirts for guys are like free size, so there's only one size. So when they say pre-size, you know, it's like it doesn't mean that it's like there are many. It's like free or there are many sizes. It just means that it's like one size.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
one size.
Some other
Yeah, and talking about size, so like whenever you go to buy a clothes, you can say 어떤 사이즈 있어요. You can say 어떤, like what kind of size. You use the same word. You don't say like you don't worry about like is there any Korean word for size? There's no. So you just say size.
Yeah. The like when you want to go and buy food or something, I think if you go to especially like a foreign restaurant here, maybe
Yeah.
if you want to eat Italian food, right? You can almost speak no Korean and still order here because pasta here is
Pasta.
and then spaghetti is
Spaghetti.
and then what else?
Pizza.
Pizza.
And even chicken.
chicken.
Yeah, you don't even need to know the word chicken in Korean. You can just say chicken.
Yeah.
So you can almost pretty much get everything on the
fried
menu.
fried chicken. So you
Yeah.
just have to know the correct, orange juice, cola. It's just the same
Cola.
thing. Just pronounce it more Korean.
Cola.
But even though
Yeah.
you don't have to
Yeah.
pronounce it in a Konglish way, they understand.
No, but normally it's better if you pronounce it in the Korean
sometimes.
way. Yeah.
Oh, it reminds me of last night. I was like, okay, last night.
Oh.
I occasionally I drink, so I was like saying, can I have Bailey's juice요? Bailey's.
Oh.
I was like, 네? Bailey's 주세요. 네? Ah, Bailey's. Bailey's. So you have to speak a little slow. Try
Yeah.
not to like Bailey's. Like Bailey's, then they will understand that.
Or-
Yeah, there are also like definitely English words that Korean people use though that you may not understand the first time you hear it. So like what are some of those examples?
Last episode about Konglish, me and Andrew, we mentioned about skinship.
Yeah.
I thought it was English, really. For some, I was like,
I thought so
skinship.
too.
I know, right? It
But
was
it's
Yeah.
not English.
And especially because I'm not a native speaker, like for example, OST. Or
OST.
PD, like
PD.
listening to so much like Korean stuff. Like at some point, I really thought those are real words.
So tell me,
like
what's
the
PD?
OST.
What's PD? I'm pretty sure Korean people use PD as producing director.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then in the US or in
Yeah,
in English,
PD님.
PM.
Yeah.
but then it only means just like we would just say producer, I think, somewhere
Yeah,
in like
producer.
the United States. Or for OST, it's original soundtrack.
OST. How about in America, like German? Do you say you don't use OST? The word?
I don't think we use it. We just say soundtrack. We don't necessarily use original. I guess you can, but I don't think it's used
I
OST.
even forgot the German word.
For Korea, it's so easy. Just OST, which stands for
OST.
official soundtrack.
I like OSTs.
And AS. If you go to like places, electronic places, you're like AS. What's AS? AS para is after service.
Like, what does that even mean to have after service here? What
So
does
it's
that
like
mean?
after giving you the service, it's
You
after
get
service.
more service.
You get
Yeah.
more
So
service.
after you buy a product, when there are problems or something, you go back to them for the after service. So they help you follow up any problems.
I
About
thought
it.
that was a real word actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it?
definitely doesn't exist.
Oh, really?
You just go
America,
for
you-
repairs. It's like,
repair.
I need my phone repaired. I need my
Yeah.
computer repaired. You don't say I need an AS.
AS. Yeah, that's why.
They would not understand what you're
So if
saying.
you go to a shop or if somebody say AS, it's AS means after service, especially in, like they have an A/S in the shop.
Yeah.
So that sounds so wrong. It's like, okay, yeah. So anyway, awkward. Let's finish this up then. So guys, if you hear any if you have any advice that you want to share with us, or if you hear any useful words, please comment below.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like our videos, or if you want to say anything bad about two of them, except me, yeah, feel
Please.
free. Compliments, and things. Or any suggestion or advice you want to leave down there, please feel free because we actually read it.
Yeah.
So please be
Comment
nice. Please be
남겨주세요.
nicer, all right, guys? So hope you survive in Korea when you come and don't really know much
Survive.
Korean. So see you
But
guys.
this is not a demotivation for learning Korean.
Yeah. Learn Korean.
Yeah, still
But
learn
also use
Korean.
English if you can, I guess.
Yeah.
Mix and match. Mix
and
and match.
match.
Combination.
Korean and English.
Collaboration.
combo.
Combo. Okay, bye guys. See you
Bye.
next week.
안녕.